Good morning. I guess I am back. Thank you to everyone for the well wishes and the motivation to continue the show. I did not realize how many people really enjoyed the point of views that are put forth on this show. So, welcome to Hanging with Uncle, September 2nd. I'm Gene, and we'll try this again. Hope you guys have your coffee. Oh, that's hot. And let's get into it. So, again, we're in the middle of a campaign season. Elections are less than 2 months away, and I want to talk about lying in politics, political ads. So, this is, again, another reason why I express my feelings on why I vote no party preference, because it's about the issues and not about a party. The Supreme Court 10 years ago took up a case about political ads and lying, and it was a case based out of Ohio, where we've all heard, "Oh my God, I don't support taxpayer-funded abortions." Well, you know what? They don't exist anyway. If you don't walk into your clinic with the means to take care of your abortion, then guess what? You don't have one. There's no such thing as taxpayer-funded abortions. But that's lies that Republicans are talking about, because it was a Democrat in Ohio that sued, and the Susan B. List organization filed a lawsuit, based on these lies. And long story short, of course, the Supreme Court, who is very political, in 2014, let's see, who was in the White House then? Oh, Barack Obama. All right, so, again, this is in the middle of that time in our country where white supremacy in America just lost their minds over having a black man elected to president. And Cadet Bone Spurs is the one that started it all with his birtherism. Why doesn't he show his birth certificate? It's racist. Did you ask George W. Bush to show his birth certificate? No, because he's white, and you're racist if you think Barack Obama needs to show his birth certificate. But another one that I think is really big, because there's a few going on right now in this cycle, and the number one I hear is Kamala Harris was the border czar. That is 100% a lie. It's a fabrication. She's vice president of the United States. The responsibility of securing the border and making sure we're not invaded by foreign countries that mean to do us harm falls under the Department of Homeland Security. So that's who's in charge of Border Patrol. That's who's in charge of the Coast Guard, who protects our shores. That's where that responsibility would fall. But that's another lie. And if you're fighting for your team, you believe it. It's like Chicken Little saying the sky is falling when it's not. And again, you've heard me give the example, but this is what I mean about that, okay? Now, I live in Arizona, so let's just give a football analogy. Kyler Murray's the quarterback for the Cardinals, right? And the Rams are our rival, right next door. And Matthew Stafford is the Rams quarterback, and they play twice a year. They're division rivals, right? Well, now let's find out that Kyler Murray is taking performance-enhancing drugs. And is it wrong? Yeah. But if you're a Cardinals fan, are you going to look at it like it's wrong, or are you going to take the stance, I don't care because he's on my team and I want my team to win? Because that's just the attitude they have. And that's where that mentality comes from buying into these political ads, because, oh, Kamala Harris isn't on my team. Oh, she was the border czar, I'm going to run with that. No, it's not the truth. do your research. Don't believe everything you see and only half of everything you hear. And that was something I learned when I was working in Compton as a police officer. Because things don't always seem as they appear, and people will lie to you to your face. These political ads being another one, but it's the border czar is a big one. How about let's see, what's another one that I keep hearing that's just totally false? Okay, the economy. Again, the American economy and your household economy are two different things, right? So when we're talking about the American economy, we're not talking about the price of groceries or the price of gas. The American economy, we're talking about what is the gross domestic product rate, what is unemployment, what is inflation. Those are the things that determine American economy. Our economy is based on how much money we make to pay for the goods and services that are provided by corporate America, which are price gouging the crap out of us. So that has nothing to do with political ads, but it just lets you know where the power is, who's pulling the strings, and why it's important to pay attention. So don't believe everything you hear. Do your research. Google is a wonderful search engine. The only thing that I caution is that you'll find, some articles like from New York Post saying, aha, see, they're here. Here it is, New York Post. Well, the New York Post is one of those kind of rag outlets that are very partisan and part of the lying culture. So when I do my research on these issues, I read multiple sources, and that's how I determine the truth. So I don't just listen to one thing, so my brain is only filled with lies from one thing and I cannot see another side. That's really not how we're supposed to act. Think for yourself, guys. Don't be a sheep. Don't have that herd mentality. Think for yourself. Welcome the truth and accept it when you hear it, even when it's most uncomfortable. Anyway, I'd love to know your comments. Please leave them in the comment section below. I'm Gene. Thank you for hanging with Uncle. Thank you for your support. Remember, be kind to one another. Treat each other the way you want to be treated.